like Gen Alpha and fucking like and late Zoomer, even some of late Zoomers, not all late Zoomers, but some of late Zoomers are going to places like NeoCities and spreading out on like a Neo.club and fucking and like, you know,
They want
SketchTube
the
and
old internet.
Glomble. Yeah, SketchTube and Glomble and fucking like, you know, and like even Odyssey. Odyssey's a little iffy to me, but you know, and Blue Sky and fucking like a bunch of different platforms that just started from fucking nothing. They tried to get Haven to work. Haven didn't work because, you know, the guy, you know, unfortunately the budget was really insane. Then there's Cybrush, which is like, or not Cybrush, I think it's Cybrush. Hold on. There's even like, you know, they're like supporting a fucking thing called like Cybrush. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, Sailbrush. Sorry, a thing called Sailbrush, which is like a new art program that is going to be like Adobe Animate, but without like the bullshit subscription like that charges you up the ass and like, you know, and fucks you over. And it's like an open source thing, and it's like it's something that you just like have, you know, and then like something that will have like the code in it just in case, you know, something does happen to Sailbrush, and then you like they can, you know, we can do that shit like where, you know, the company can't access that kind of thing, right? It's like, or, you know, it's not a company, it's like one
It's
dude right now,
your
but
work.
yeah, exactly. It's just one of those fucking things where like we could have done exactly what late Gen Z, like, you know, partial, not, I don't want to say all, but partial, like even the small piece of Gen Z, late Gen Z is doing right now. We could have done that as millennials. We could have. That was our own fucking fault. I completely take fucking, you know, I completely take responsibility for being a part of that because I also did that shit. I edited videos for YouTubers and like, you know, made like art for certain things and like fucking help Photoshop thumbnails. And I just did a bunch of shit that like, you know, I even went on Vine and like got large on Vine and had this like huge following. And like, I was, you know, I helped like, you know, I fucking was use like Leafy's fucking stupid like I got popular off of Leafy and like and then I kept doing like
Oh,
the terrible
Leafy.
shit that he was doing, man. I just like I also am a part of this, you know. It's like we
I mean,
got
nothing is ever in
to
a vacuum.
no, but we got to how'd you say it?
We got
We
to
went
this
too far.
point.
We went
Well,
too
you got
far.
to this point by
Let me say
being
that.
able to bribe politicians. Sorry.
Yeah, that too, but think about who are they being bribed by? Google, Facebook,
Yeah. Yeah,
like
but
Oracle, you know, like freaking what do you call it? Like Oracle, Amazon, like bunch of companies that we could have just like, you know, separated power from. You know, we got a little too comfortable with our lives. That's the problem. We got a little too comfortable and we ended up making things like, you know, things were already shit. Obviously, I get it in the real world. Yes, they were already shit. I know that.
I
But
mean,
we
you
didn't
already
have to.
had the United States rapidly destabilizing with Bush.
Yes, but here's the thing, man. Like even after we became adults, we should have done something and we could have done something and we needed to do something. We needed like again,
If
we didn't
the
need like
political system would do
yeah.
anything else.
Yes, but that's the thing is at the time we were able to. Like I don't think you realize how much things actually like, you know, we had control
I
of at
mean,
the
I
time.
remember a pretty good part of the entire Obama administration where it was literally just Republicans refusing to let anything happen.
Yes, I know, but
I'm just saying, dude, like
yeah,
there was a lot of shit in between the way of
but
just
you
being like, oh yeah, we just did nothing.
yes, but think about it this way though. Think about it this way. Millennials and like Zoomers are now becoming like the very leaders that like because our leaders weren't doing shit, now they're becoming the leaders, right? But again, I'm not even
You're
prefacing
also
like
focusing on
political bullshit.
generations.
Yeah, I'm focused,
Another way of
you know, I know that yes, generation separation is the worst thing you can do, but it's, you know, how do I say it?
it's
Like
not just that, it's a
the
way to
the
group people apart.
yeah, well, yeah, every generation hates each other though. That's just statistically fact, no matter what. But
It
every
doesn't have to be
so
that way,
each
but
it doesn't have
society
to
blames each
be.
other.
It doesn't have to be, but it's been like that for years. And even if it doesn't have to be, it's kind of hard to, you know, it's hard for a 50-year-old to relate to a 20-year-old. Hell, it's hard for me, a 30-year-old, to relate to a 20-year-old. You know, it's just that simple, right? So it's like, it's not, you know, but that doesn't mean we can't work together. That's always been a thing, you know. But I'm talking about the internet specifically. We didn't have to fuck it up. that much. You know, we really didn't. We could
I don't
have.
feel like there was a lot of personal choice. Like, yeah, you using the service and everything that does stuff, but governmental agencies and forces not doing their job and not doing any of that and not literally stopping monopolies and
Yes, but
especially giant
think
monopolies.
think about the reason why, like, how do you say, think about the reason why, like, why, why we're in this position in the first place. It's because people are chronically online and everybody has their own algorithm, right? Everybody has their own thing that, like, they have, their own separate thing that tells them that they are right and everybody else is wrong, right? No matter who you are, even if you're from, like, even if you're on the same side, everybody else is right, the other person is wrong, right? That is the situation that we have here, right? Millennials did not have to make YouTube like a big thing. We did not have to make Instagram a big thing. We did not
And a
have.
big thing because so many other reasons.
It's not just because of, like, it's not. I mean, yeah, you could say COVID, but you have to realize we could have
Not
prevented
even close
this.
to COVID. It was way before COVID.
Yeah, I mean, we could have prevented this shit. I don't think, like, I do not think you real, like, I know this is hard to explain, but
It's
like
not.
back then, it is very much like, what do you call it?
I literally remember when YouTube
I just bought a
was
copy of the
thing,
Constitution and the
so
Declaration of
Yes.
Independence.
I remember before
It's about the
Google.
Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. Well, good on you. It's,
No, dude, I'm
sorry.
just saying as someone that actually was there and, focused on shit. The main reason why YouTube works the way it does is because no one else allowed you to just do shit. Just be like, oh yeah, just upload stuff. Just do it.
But yeah, that's the point. It did. It just was also taking, like, at the time, it kind of tricked a lot of people into being like, okay, well, yeah, maybe some censorship, like porn and shit, is probably a good idea, or like censorship on really bad things.
That's just from
is like a good
them
idea.
trying to earn a profit.
Yeah. It's how do I explain this? It's just, I don't know. It really, I'm not going to fully. I don't think you can get me to fully, like, take off blame off of people like me, if that makes any sense. Because again,
I mean, you can blame
I
yourself all you
benefited,
want,
yeah.
but there's
I
some people
and many
benefit.
people benefit from this shit. I'm the reason, like, I and many other people like me are the reason why content creators are the thing. We are the reason why YouTube is such a big thing. We're the reason why algorithms are a thing. We're the reason why, like, why monetization, why people, like, bend over to, like, bend over to when they become, like, YouTubers. Like, oh yeah, well, I guess I have to really censor myself. No, we're the reason why censorship ended up becoming a big thing. We're the reason why, freaking, how do you say it? I don't want to say cancel culture because that never was a thing, but, like, drama is a
Cancel
thing.
culture is just repercussions of your.
Well, cancel
your-
culture doesn't exist. That's the problem. It's not this big old fucking community of people that are just like, it's not this big old group of people that are just ready to start drama whenever. They're not, like, sitting there waiting for that shit. It's just people that, it's just a bunch
Cancel
of people
cults.
that like have something that hit their path and then now they're angry about it. So then, obviously they're going to make, like, angry things about it. It's cancel culture never existed. It's multiple cultures like that. It's just this one big thing that's like, or it's one big thing that becomes a problem, and then it drifts itself through every other culture and every other community, and then it becomes a big thing, right? Like, that's what that is. But it's not cancel culture. There's not a group of people that are just, like, planning on canceling everybody. I mean, yes, there are people that, like, want to cancel people of, like, certain groups and shit, but it's like, it's not cancel culture. Cancel culture has never existed. It will never exist. It was a fucking, like, what do you call it? It's like a straw man thing that was made in 2016 that was created by the fucking president of the United States. It is not a thing. It has never been a thing. Again, there's large groups that are obviously just dipshits, but again, it's never ever been a thing. It's just not real. It's not. It never will be, never has been. It, like, in 2012, this shit was, like, talking about, and it just never was a thing. Like, it's not real. It's like with like, it's like with fucking like YouTubers kind of, I hate to say this, but this is the reason why a lot of times when I predicted that YouTubers were going to fucking start shitting on AI, because YouTubers aren't necessarily, not all of them, but most of them are afraid that they're going to be replaced by an AI. And yeah, I get it, because
you
YouTube's
could also
rapidly
say
trying to
that
replace them.
literally the destruction and of jobs, art,
Yes.
and also stealing of people's
Yes,
work
there
is
are
literally
a lot of there are a lot of people that care about that, but I will tell you this now, 90% of YouTubers, especially nowadays, will always say, oh, I don't give a shit, I just care about the money. So obviously they're going to fight.
You mean like every business ever?
Yeah, but it's not a business. It's a community. You're not supposed to be building a business. That's the issue with the
Then
internet.
why are you
don't
getting money
build-
out of it?
You don't, because you want to grow your community larger and you're supposed to play in real life events. That's the point. That's the reason why these things existed in the first place. Yes, and they don't do that shit. They're celebrities,
exactly.
not fucking, they're celebrities, not fucking community members. They're not like, they don't want to grow a community. They want profit. That's it. That's all they fucking want. I cannot, like, it is so bad with the content creator space. This is why I say be an artist, not a content creator, because a content creator is far different from an artist. Don't get me wrong. Yes, there are artists that are content creators, but there are people that create artifice and art. It is very different. Artifice is not art. Simple as that. It's not art. It's something that looks like art. It could be something that like feels like art, looks like art, is art, like, is like, not is art, but like is the illusion of art. But it is never, ever going to be art. It could be ads, it could be content, it cannot be art. I do like, it's like, yes, I get the idea that a lot of people are like, can make money while doing art, but being an artist is the least profitable thing to ever exist. It does not thrive. It only thrives in whatever, like, what do you call it? It thrives at the bottom of every single
if I ever get big enough to make any
system
money,
that it's
I'm
been
going
in.
to use it to fund better equipment so I can actually get more done. That, or I'll donate it to charity, because if I'm able to
Like,
live, then I have enough money.
It's not about, hold on, if I'm, okay, sorry, I apologize. I'm not like, I'm bouncing between fucking Twitch and this, I apologize. I shouldn't be doing this to you. Sorry. Let's see. If I ever get big enough to make any money, I'm going to use it to fund better equipment so I can actually get more done. That, or I'll donate to charity, because if I'm able to live, then I have enough money. Yeah, and that's the problem, Zen. It's just a lot of content creators just don't do that shit anymore. I get the idea. Yes, you want to have bigger productions, you want to have bigger things, you want to, like, you want to make like entertainment for the masses. Yes, that is the reason why you, like, that's the beautifulness of being an artist versus a content creator, because 90% of people just don't do like a lot of people probably have that plan when they first do it, because when you make content, you're like, man, God, this is great. But a lot of even late Zoomers like yourself are not like, I'm not talking about you, but a lot of people that are your age just want to make content so they can be famous. That's the problem. And they want to just make money.
Content to be famous because it works.
Yeah, but that's the problem. It shouldn't be like that. Like, that's not
They don't
art.
have integrity. I understand
They
that you
don't
want to
have
give people
integrity.
I mean,
videos,
I can get with you on that, the fact that it's not art. My main thing though is people will do what makes economic sense.
Yeah, well, the problem is, okay, let me put it this way. We trade around pieces of paper, right? And that's because of a form of trust, right? Now, what happens if tomorrow...
Trust in the government, yeah.
Yeah, that happens because it's a form of trust. We pass around like useless pieces of paper because we say that it's valuable, right? Let's say that's valuable. It's a bunch of IOUs, right? That's what we say, right? Now, imagine if that all collapses tomorrow. Art is still around, no matter what. No matter what, artists will always, like, we'll die because of, like, a lot of us will die, but we'll always be around. Even when there's like a mass...
will be around because it's old.
Yes, it will always forever exist. It is more valuable than any other system that exists. It's more valuable than anything. It's just like, and that's the difference between content create. Now, think about it this way. Now, somebody posts a video on the internet, right? Let's say they post like a live stream, right? And they're playing a video game. Are we really going to say that that shit will stay forever once like capitalism falls? Right? Or if it ever, like, not
Video
it,
games
once it
itself
falls,
or
but when it
streaming?
ever falls, right? Like, just video games itself or streaming, content creation. I'm not talking about video games. Video
Oh,
games is
content
art.
creation, yeah.
Yes, content creators.
Content
I'm not.
creation happens because, well, data farming.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If money just stopped being a thing, like, it would just like, or if money just stopped being a thing, those do not survive compared to art. If that makes any sense. They, like, people don't want to just watch like some dude play video games, right? I mean, yes, they do now, but like, I'm saying that, like, it's just, you're out of the whole sea of entertainment, like TV shows, like, especially like animated cartoons have the strongest culture to ever exist. They have the strong, like, compared to every other thing, you know, compared to basic YouTubers, I've seen many YouTubers come and go. I've seen many content creators and streamers come and go. But the one thing that has never dissipated is animation, or like, not even animation, but art, period. Not even just animation, but wall art and like freaking, you know, wall art paintings, like, just things that don't dissipate over time. Or if they do, you know, it has more of like, it has something else that replaces it, right? Artists will always forever exist no matter what. Art will always exist no matter what. Capitalism does not. Content creation does not. I do not like artifice. This is like, being an artist is better than being a content creator. There's two completely separate, different things. People can have the skills of drawing, but that does not make them an artist. You know, they have to have care and love and passion put into it. They can generate an image of a cat, like, they can, you know, take a video
But they
of
did
like,
nothing to make it.
yeah, they can take a video of like, of Tom and Jerry, and like, this is a recent example, a video of Tom and Jerry, and like, and put it in an AI, and then the AI could, like, you know, copy it, right? But that does not mean that person is an artist. That is not art. That is artifice. It is just a weird technology. It's a technology that you're advertising to a bunch of people to make more ads and artifice and for money, for clout, for content. It's like, those guys never have anything, like, they don't have any future. My goal is different from their goals, right? My goal is to make as much art as possible, and even if it takes till like my last breath, you know, I will forever die, even if I die in poverty or if I die rich. It don't matter either way. It doesn't mean anything. Like, it doesn't mean jack shit. I like access to certain things, but again, it's just like, no matter what it is, no matter what stage of my life I'm in, no matter how shitty things get, I will always make art. It don't matter. That is an artist. Like, it's hard to explain, but that is a true artist. AI bros, if they stop making money tomorrow, they would be gone. Like, you know, AI generation would still probably be made by like the companies, but they wouldn't be made by the people. They won't be made by like random people that are in it for the money. That is a content creator. Anybody that streams like video games and just like tries to beat the game and doesn't really have any interesting personality and doesn't want to like actually make things interesting for the audience, or like just does shit for entertainment purposes and like plays like a little class clown, that's a content creator. That's not an artist. You have to give a shit to be an artist. And just some people don't do that. You know, even people I disagree with, you know, I can still call certain people artists because they at least believe in what they have, right? Even people that I heavily disagree with, I think are like the worst people in the world, you know, and they make art, you know. I don't have to respect their opinion, but they still qualify as an artist, you know. You know, how do I say this? The biggest example I guess I can give is there's this one lady that was how you say it? This one lady that was how you say it? That was like on like the freaking, I don't think it was Turning Point, but she was like on some big like rich people stage bullshit, right? And she painted a painting of like, you know, painted a big painting of like there's like a bunch of like religious music in the background and a bunch of like lights everywhere, and there's like this whole like fiasco of like a bunch of shit happening, right? And you know obviously she was like walking around like throwing paint on like the paint, and then she was like walking around grabbing paint, throwing paint on a paint canvas, and
Doggo.
fixing it a little bit with her fingers, right? I don't think she used like a tool or anything.
To
But
quote that
then
one
a
musical
bunch
about
of
Alexander
people-
Hamilton, we fought on like 75 different fronts, but when all is said and all is done, Jefferson has beliefs, Burr has none.
We've to quote that one musical about Alexander Hamilton, we fought on like 75 different fronts, but when all is said and done, Jefferson has beliefs, Burr has none. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, I just wanted to give like the big example that I had where it's like, this, sorry, I do got to continue the thing with the lady real quick. She ended up like, jumping on stage and like dancing and doing all this other crazy stuff, right? And then, the painting ended up after all this work. Oh shit. I did not realize. I thought you were still playing the game.
Can I send
Sorry.
another test I made in A&M to Ed onto the Stoat Art channel?
It's just stopped. Sorry. Just...
Sure, go for it, Kabeko. Yeah, so then there's this how you say it? This what do you call it? Yeah, so she ended up like, doing all this shit. Sorry, I'm gonna get to the point eventually, I promise. The painting, by the end of the day, after doing all of like after doing all the crazy evangelical weird stuff that, that's happening, all the weird like, blaring music and all the like dancing in the like little prop with like the painting and stuff, she painted Trump with Jesus. and I'm like, whether I like that or not, she definitely, compared to a lot of people, that usually make the quote unquote art for fucking Trump and Jesus, compared to all the people that make all that weird quote unquote AI bullshit, she genuinely seemed like she actually cared. Like, and the irony is, I looked at her fucking social media, I looked at like a lot of the other shit that she's done, and yes, it's fucking cringe as hell, and it's like weird that people are praising like an 80-year-old man, but she did make art of like trees and a lot of religious things like that, and like I think the tree was like the Adam and Eve thing, and like made like even some like darker things, right? Whether I like it or not, she genuinely did not care about the audience that, she didn't care about like the audience, or didn't care about like care if like Trump like liked it or not. She genuinely just wanted to make art for somebody, and wanted, like, even if that person's the worst person on earth, she was still an artist, whether I like it or not. It is sadly that is art, because she put care and love into her art. Whether it is something that is the worst thing in the world, that person is still an artist. I don't have to respect it, but I do have to at least give them that title, whether I like it or not. She's probably also a Nazi. Let's be honest. If you like freaking, I haven't seen her shit in a long time because I don't really want to.
Okay, I did the thing.
But like, but she was like, she was an artist. I can't, I literally can't say that she's not. I can't say, oh, what she didn't make or what she made was an art. It was, sadly. I don't want to say that, but like, artifice is just not made with care. This sadly was. I hate to say that. I hate to say the word Trump and care put in the same sentence. I really don't want to. I really don't want to admit it. I really don't want to say that kind of shit. But I've gone past the point of of being to the level where it's like, I've gone past the point where I just call something bad because I don't like it. Oh, God damn it. I just fucking filled my water. All right, hold on. All right, well, shit, this is the time of the stream where I have to refill my water, apparently. I don't know why I made that why I made that like a thing here. Hold on, let me pull up your thing real quick, so at least people have something to look at. Bako, sorry. I'm sorry. I know now I'm like bouncing between stream and you, Stingray. I apologize. I'm not trying to like, get you involved in this shit. I just was like, I was like I was going to originally start stream and then try to end it off earlier, but then I ended up kind of like going on this whole thing and like kept going. I apologize. I'm really passionate about art. I'm really passionate about the future,
No,
I
I
guess.
get that. Because art and like
Can you, like,
you see
check it out?
fucking
The
cave
thing.
paintings
The
and
test thing.
shit, dude. It's old. It's as old as like the species. Even older than that at that point. Like
Mhm.
it's
Yeah. It's
it
it's
is
just the most human thing to ever exist, and it's like, and
after getting
this is why,
food, man. That's
yeah, this is why I can't like what do I call it? This is the reason why I just can't call most content creators art, because like, or like call most content made on the internet, like I can't call that shit art. I like, you have to prove that it's art
art.
first. You know, art is a
So my
very variety thing, but you
one of the
cannot.
things
Hold on, I'm
that
sorry.
I look at.
Sorry. I need to.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm gonna refill my water. I'm gonna go take a piss while I'm at it too. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Art. Just call it fart, LMFAO.
Let's call it fart. Trying to find the specific thing that puts that out of the way. There we go. Okay. One sec. I will be right back. Oh, I guess I could have done this. Oh, whoops.
It's a Dookie Madness combat grunt. LMAO.
Mm, okay. Let's see if I can get that upload started. Ah, move over. Ah, all right. Let's get the correct because the other skin microbiome can be contaminated. Because it's easy to contaminate. Easy to contaminate. Breathing on it, air, the air. Just the air. Barely the air. It's in the air. Fuck. It's in the air. You know? I fucked up. It fucked up the piece. Where is the barbecues? Where did they go? Like, I can't even answer. Where?
Okay, I am back. All right. Oh dang, you're still here. Oh shit. I didn't even realize freaking Discord shows if I'm on Stoat. That's not good.
I saw Madness Combat I had to join.
Saw Madness Combat I had to join. Oh. Damn. What was I gonna say? Okay. I'm sorry. I'll stop bothering you with, you know, I'll stop bothering you with
Bleh.
with me like freaking rambling Stingray. I'll go back to the streaming thing so I don't
Madness
forget.
Combat is good.
Alright. Oh, good God.
Good God, what? What's up?
Nothing much, man.
Oh, did you just come back too?
Yep, literally. So.
Huh?
Yeah, I did.
I guess you didn't hear what I said. I was gonna say, I'm like, yeah, I was probably gonna bail on the Discord because I didn't want to bother you anymore. Because me talking probably between both of them, like, it could be annoying that I'm like bouncing between now like a Twitch chat and you. So I don't want to make you feel like, like I'm like interrupting you at random points. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna disconnect so I don't like annoy. I probably annoyed the shit out of you already. If I'm also being annoying, because I know I rambled at you for a long time. I didn't start streaming until like 30 minutes ago, but I know we've been in this Discord for 3 hours. If I am too much, just let me know.
Forgot you didn't.
So
Do.
so just let me know because I won't like I don't want to annoy the shit out of you. So I am.
You're good, dude. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, I am going to bail out of the Discord so I don't annoy the shit out of you even more. And I'll what do I call it? Yeah. So hopefully we'll talk again another time. So,
Yep.
alright. Yeah, I don't think he liked that I was how do you say it? I think I annoyed the shit out of him too much. Talked for like 3 hours. Anyway, I would say too with the grunt though. I wouldn't make the lines so thick. I would like thin out the lines a little bit. Because typically what you want to do is the model that he's actually like using is what usually artists tend to put for how you say it? What artists tend to put for what do you call it? Like for like default poses. This is like how they used to like kind of have like default poses when a character would draw or when you would draw a character.
I tried to give it the Isaac art style, which
Yeah,
does have double outlines.
So what you would do is you would have like, you'd have like the head and then you would make the lines a bit thinner. Hold on. So like, let me just, have like, you could have a thick line on the outside, then you got to make like a really thin line on the inside and like, kind of just, and then you can use this line of like where they're looking. There you go. Now you got yourself a grunt. You got yourself a grunt face. You could also make this smaller too, I guess. You don't have to have this be like massive. So you can like always lower it a little bit. But typically this is just kind of how you can show it a little bit. But I think he makes his a bit smaller. Wonder what that Madness Combat guy is doing now.
The head is an oval though, just know that.
The head is an oval though? Hold on. Head is an oval. What's an oval, is it? Hold on. Madness Combat. Are you talking about for like Isaac, or are you talking about for the Oh, you're talking about for the characters themselves. Oh yeah, they do have oval heads. Oh shit, I never realized that. So yeah, it's like, so instead, hold on, I did not realize that. You're right. I thought that they had a circle head. They do not. They have an oval head, so it's more like, it's like, hold on. That's such an interesting way to put it. Yeah, because it's that, and then that's a little bit of a taller one though. Let's see. Face. Yeah, I've never drawn anything like that before. It's an interesting thing. It's like slightly oval, but not too oval. It's like a little bit less oval than that. Hold on. Remember when Tricky used to be the biggest thing on FNF? Isn't that crazy? And everybody used to like, you know, everybody used to like talk about Tricky all the time. Ain't that crazy?
I could send the sprite sheet that I made for the thing if you'd want to see it.
Sure, why not? That's him looking down. Need to make it a little less downy. Hold on. How small is this? It's the things on his head. Oh yeah, they just straight up have it where it's like, okay, so they have it like this, where it's like that. Hold on. So he has a line going across like this. It's like where the face would be. And then I don't know why I had the huge
Okay, I did the thing.
urge to make I had the huge urge to make a Cyclops eye. I don't know why. Yeah, see, this needs to be even though.
Hi guys, it's me, hi guys, it's me, hi guys.
Wow, it's phones. Oh my god, guys. Hold on. Yeah, stay quiet. Hide. Shh. Hide from him. He won't notice.
Hi, PH0NES.
Kabeko, come on! We're supposed to hide from him. My gosh, how dare. Goodness. Jeez, you're just like freaking just destroying, just ruining this moment. Yeah, see, this is not even the way that he drew it. It's such a
I doubt that fella is scary.
Doubt that fella is scary? Well, you haven't seen him in SCP form.
Hi, I'm Evil Phone.
Evil phone. No, you're normal phone, silly. Hold on. You know what? Just for
I may be
that.
coming in and out of consciousness.
Oh no. Why? What happened?
Kiki, doggo, doggy dog. Sleep deprivation. I am Evil Phone, wahaha.
My sleep deprivation. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. I need
Sleep deprivation happened.
Sleep deprivation. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh my god. You should sleep then.
I hate insomnia.
Someone say insomnia? No, actually that's not the same mod. Never mind. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Of course there is. Hold on. Wait. The fuck? What the hell? Huh? What is it? This is a real thing. Okay. Weird. This thing called insomnia. Hold on. Wait. I was making a joke because it's FNF, but hold on. I've never seen this before. I don't know what I'm expecting. I don't know what I was expecting.
Friday night farting. Hee.
Yeah.
Friday fart.
Yeah. Sorry, you know what? God, that's not intense enough. Sorry, I need my really intense, like, overstimulating music. Hold on one sec. Let me just, like, really get this shit out here. Here we go. Hold on. Just really get this shit out here. One sec. You know, let me just pull out my really... Here we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go, yeah. There we go, yeah. Okay, anyway. Shit still goes hard to this day. I forgot what the, like, last one was. Hold on, what was the big one again?
I think Nuclear Throne or Ultra Kill is good though. In fact, indie games are good.
Yeah. I think Nuclear Throne or Ultra Kill is good, though. In fact, indie games are good. Yeah, well, usually a lot of indie games are. To be fair,
Ultra Kill mentioned.
I didn't see the reason why people kind of hated FNF music, but now I can kind of see it, like, now that we're, like, past that era. But, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. Feels a little,
Ultra Balls.
you know, eh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can kind of see why people didn't like this as much anymore. To be fair, there's just some of them that just got better over time. It was just this one. How do I say it? It was just this one. Since this was the first one, I think people just kind of forgot that there could actually just be music sometimes. Is this, yeah, not really the best, to be honest. I don't know what I was expecting. I forgot that I usually, like, put, like, FNF music there. Like, you know, I used to put FNF music in my
Excelsior
background.
reference. Ridiculous. Damn.
School. Excelsior. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's your question? Say your question! No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Not freaking out.
How the hell have some people never seen National Treasure?
Wow, some people not seen National Treasure? Are you talking about the animated one, or the... Or are you talking about the one with Nick Cage in it?
The Nick Cage one.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was a Disney movie that was, like, made in, like, a weird time when, like, Nick Cage kind of wasn't falling off, but, like, definitely, wasn't at his best moment. Like, he just kind of started losing a lot of traction.
Nicolas Cage. I don't know why, but my mom says I know people from films despite not watching films.
Let's see, Nicolas Cage, I don't know why. My mom says I know people from films despite not watching films. Well,
It's a
yeah,
good movie.
I mean,
At least decent.
Well, yeah, it is. It just, you know, it has Nick Cage in it, so it's gonna be a little strange, to say the least. You know, Nick Cage is a very interesting
Nicole
actor, but let me be honest, I don't think that movie would have worked if Nicolas Cage wasn't in it, if that makes any sense. It definitely was a Nicolas Cage movie and should have been a Nicolas Cage movie. Like, I do not think anybody else could have done done that movie. It would have definitely been just like a basic-ass Disney movie.
And someone made a comment that seemed like a reference, but they never saw the movie, so I'm very confused about it.
I don't know, I mean, it is National Treasure, to be fair. It probably does have a lot of memes in it. You have to remember, Nicolas Cage used to be everywhere in memes back then, so people might just know the memes, but not know the actual movies, like the one that's like Nicolas Cage going, "Oh, not the bees, not the bees." I can't even remember what movie that's from.
Culture osmosis
but
is
I've
a thing.
seen that everywhere. Yeah, you know.
Nicolas Cage pillow.
Yeah,
The Cage, as in the boss from The Binding of Isaac. Damn.
crazy. Yeah, I know. Can't believe I referenced Nicolas Cage. Did I give Shaggy 4 fingers or 5? I forgot. Hold on. I can't remember if I gave him 4 fingers or 5. I think I gave him 5. I did not save that. Motherfucker. I did not mean to hit close. I meant to pull up a different thing. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Oh. Anyway. 1 sec. Try to, like, see if I can find it.
Oh wait, you're using Adobe Animate? Damn. You can make Madness Combat animations LMAO.
I can, yes. But Madness Combat was made in Flash, not Adobe. Or not Animate, sorry. It's made in Adobe Flash, not Adobe Animate.
I can't animate for shit, but YK, that's just me.
Hmm. God, how sick that animation, or the original animation of that thing was.
Adobe Flash. Flashing an OS onto a USB drive.
Yeah. Oh god, I remember this song. Okay. Okay, I'll stop playing FNF, because it's, you know, it's not as good as I remember. It's alright, I guess. I guess you have to get used to it. It's fine, honestly. I don't know if I don't know.
Anyway, why are you on Windows? Holy crap, Peter Griffin is there.
Why I'm on Windows? Because I don't know how to work Linux, and I don't think I can get this on Linux, to be fair. I've also had this computer for like years, so.
Anyway.
Color enchanting sounds.
What is? Oh yeah, sorry.
Wine, the Windows thing that makes Windows programs work on Linux, is a thing, along with Proton. There's too much happening at once. I'm a go.
Too much? What do you mean too much happening at once? What do you mean? I guess I don't know. I don't know if I give him 4 or 5 fingers. Cause I just kind of drew his hand like a regular blob. Oh wait, here we go. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Did I give him 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4.
The music and the voices
Nope,
at the same
I
time
gave
are
him
chaotic
5.
and giving me a headache.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll turn off the music then. We'll move to something else. Here, I'll move away from FNF music. Anyway.
Play the Postal 2 map music. LMAO. One at a time is fine, but both is too much.
Yeah. Let me see. All right. Well, what do I call it?
Me when I'm at the gay.
Me when I'm at the gay? Well, it's crazy. Alrighty.
Gay.
Here, we'll move to the playlist. Dun 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 dun. Alrighty. Hello? There we go. Alrighty.
Yay,
Yeah, what? Good question. I don't know.
Reject modernity.
Hello. Abandoned websites of famous musicians. All right.
I don't know LMAO.
We're gonna take a look into the old internet. Hell yeah. You guys know I love this shit, so I appreciate it.
Embrace tradition.
So,
Welcome
you know.
to Taylor Swift. It's .com. You can download two
Hey,
of
Kohler
her
Roger and I'm trying to
Oh,
animate a
God.
grunt flipping his gun and shooting. I want to show it when it's done. I hope you like it.
Taylor Swift, it's.com. Oh god, Taylor Swift had their own website. I'm gonna assume this was from the 90s. I wonder how cultish, I wonder if she kept this going, how cultish of a following she would, or how much her cult, or, I mean, her cult is already thriving, so I guess it would be interesting if this was the way that she did, controlled it. Hey, Colortron, I'm gonna animate a grunt flipping his gun and shooting I want to show you when it's done. Okay, sure. Go for it.
songs, either via dial-up or broadband. These download links still
Oh my god. Broadband? Dial-up? Dial-up. They were talking about dial-up at the time. Holy shit. I have not heard, I forgot that, on websites, people just used to, advertise their dial-up. That must have just been her mom's phone number or something at the time.
Old stuff. I like the Super
That's
Mario and Luigi
crazy.
video game kinda.
Super Mario and Luigi video? Video game kinda? Which one?
work, by the way. I've got two exclusive Taylor
Well, this is from 90s, 90s to 2000s. There was a lot of shit happening at that time.
Superstar Saga.
Ah, yes. That game's not. I guess that game's pretty old, but I don't think it's as old as these websites probably. Let's see. Superstar Saga was 2007, I want to say. Hold on. When did Superstar Saga come out? Hold on. Let's see. It came out in. Nope, 2003. Okay. So probably as old as this website, to be honest.
Swift songs that have never been released before. Aww. And look, Taylor Swift. There she is.
Holy shit, dude. That is actually kind of wild. That there is just Taylor Swift music out there that's free that you can listen to that won't get you copyrighted. Well, probably get you copyrighted on YouTube, but it is kind of interesting that you could just watch it with no string or listen to it with no strings attached.
I'm trying my best, guys. There's nothing else here. Oh, except if you have questions or suggestions, you can reach out to webmaster@taylorswift.com.
Oh my god. Even at the time Taylor Swift had either, I don't know if this was herself when she was a teen, or if this was her parent or something that was trying to get her into being a Hollywood celebrity for or a pop star for fucking years. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out.
Hold up, let me try something. Hi, Taylor. Can I please come to your wedding?
Taylor Swift.
Just
More like
Mike.
Taylor Grift.
I've got a
LMAO.
good feeling about this.
The early internet was a beautiful place, and
More
today
like Taylor
I'd like
Grift
to
and Lamau.
revisit some
I mean, yeah, probably now. Back then, I mean, I don't know. I don't think teenage Taylor Swift was probably, I mean, well, yeah, she probably was a bitch back then too, let's be honest. She's a big old bitch. So, I mean, she's probably still she wasn't a rich bitch at the time. She was just a country bitch. Also also, daughter to a
Hey,
very,
wake up. It's V for Wave 6. Yeah.
also daughter to one of the shitty, a pretty shitty person, pretty shitty pop star before her.
of the original websites from our biggest musicians. Shout out to the Web Design Museum
Really?
for displaying these sites in their glory.
Yo, hell yeah, we love Internet Archives. We love Internet Archives. Hell yeah, we love archives of the internet. We love
Popstar.
archives.
More like Poopstar.
Yeah, I know. Big O right
and to
there.
the
Hell
Wayback
yeah.
Machine for letting us
Quick, someone play the air horn sound effect.
actually visit some of these pages again.
I love how simple TaylorSwift.com 1.0 is. White background, green text, girl.
I mean, to be fair, back then you kind of this may sound crazy, but back then, Airborne? Yeah, it's airborne. It's no longer air. It's just like the fizzing like of like vitamin C. What's it called? Airborne. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure. Uh, the you know, it's just the fizzing sound effect of airborne. Um, yeah, to be fair, back then, building websites was not that easy and sometimes costed a bit. So it was really, really difficult to make a website back then. Like, places like YouTube were like immaculately like surprising that they even existed. Like Facebook and like YouTube were like immaculate to somehow like survive, like to end up even being like functional back then. Like it's surprising that even that shit worked because like the internet was still like kind of you couldn't really do too much with it at the time, and if you wanted to make custom shit, it would be like a block of like it would be like blocks and blocks of code for like one simple thing. So because I remember learning coding back then. And it was the worst. It was terrible. It was so hard to figure out. Like there was too much. I was just not I just was not into it at all. That's probably the reason why I became an artist instead, because I don't like... Yeah. Oops. Sorry. The text-to-speech turned off. Yeah. Sorry. The dog is doing drawing. That's what the dog's doing. I also need to turn back on my other dancing me. Hold on. Hold on. Did someone say me? Give me a second. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Hold on.
Me.
There we go. Did someone say me?
Matt from Wii Sports. LMAO. LMAO. It got the me music.
Hell yeah. Matt from Wii Sports. Do 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 do. God. Iconic genius. Wait, hold on, here comes the best part. Wait, hold on, here it comes. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh, turn that shit up. Oh fuck yeah. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna be doing, and this is what's gonna be playing in the retirement home. I won't be alive for it, but for the remaining survivors, this is what's gonna be playing. Oh my god, yeah, turn that shit up, man. God, fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Just jamming out. Hell yeah.
Would be funny as balls if that music played on a wedding. LMFAO.
It actually has before. I think someone has done that before. I think you can literally look it up. I don't remember what let me see. Hold on. Wedding with
LMAO.
With me theme. I'm pretty sure that's happened already. Let's see. Yep.
I got 500 subs on the line if you need content for the next 20 minutes. Download Metric Chameleon and win around painted full kick green. Easy. Check it link.
What the fuck? Okay. Dude, God, I hate that staff dude found me, because now I'm like just stuck. Like now I'm just stuck with fucking, I'm just stuck with like just having that dude visit every time.
Do about it. I had to go up even more today.
I know that's a
go
bot.
Up even more today.
I know that. Like, I know that freaking it's a bot, but I can't like kick him or anything. He's a staff member. That's the annoying thing is I don't know how to kick this guy. He's got the staff account. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like how the hell am I supposed? Can I report him or something? Hold on. Mute. I can mute him. Can I report his ass or something? How do I report these accounts? Hold on. Let me see.
Then just don't stream on Kick.
Just don't stream on Kick. I know, but I kind of want to. Hold on. Let me report this guy then. Maybe then it will work. I actually just muted him, so now he just doesn't pop up at all. That might have been a bad idea, because now I just, like, now I can't see him, but everybody else can see him. Right. Yeah, I don't even know how to get back to that. Kick Bounties? Was that his name? Kick? Bounties. Kick Butowski. Hold on. Let me see here. It's like a bunch of verified people on here too, man. It's really annoying. Let me see if I can, like, report this guy. Hold on. Let me see if I can, like, send an email or something. I'm gonna send, like, an email to the fucking Kick staff and hope to God that they do shit about him. So I'm like, because there's really nothing I can do, so hold on. Let me do this. Hold on,
Anyway, can you check out my Steam profile real quick? I doubt you will find it LMAO.
sure, give me a moment. Ow. Oh my god. Phew. Let me see. Sorry, let me report this guy first, and then we'll, like, general support, technical support, subscription inquiries, ban appeals, ban inquiries, maybe? Youth protection officer, press inquiry, cybersecurity. God, what do we even do? Technical support? Is that who it is? Or general support? Actually, I don't know who to give this to. Ban appeals or ban inquiries, maybe? Ban inquiries? I'll just do general support and hopefully they'll pick me up to something else. Open app? What? What? Okay. Oh, it's because I fucking... Oh, hold on. That's why. Hold on, can I, like, copy and paste this here, or is this not, like, an actual website? No, it's not. Okay, it's just, it's their email. Okay, sorry. Oh, hold on. Let's
Check
see.
Discord and posted the animation and feel very proud.
Okay. Wait, say, give me a moment. Give me a moment, please. Thank you. Here, I'll show that, at least right now. Please give me a second. Please be patient. Thank you. Here. Look at that for now. Keep that in the background. Oh, it's like assets.
How much time is a moment?
I don't know, like 5-10 minutes. Bit of time. Enough for me to write to these guys. Let's see. Sorry. To other y'all, but I keep getting spammed by this spam account that I believe hacked a staff member. I'll kick.
I spent 100 of the silly rainbow coins to highlight a message you'll probably ignore. LMAO.
Oh yeah, well I can't see the highlights, so I can't see highlighted messages. I mean I can, but like it won't be highlighted. So I also have text-to-speech on. You don't need to highlight a message. Ugh. Let's see. Hacked a staff member, kick, and there is no way to report them. So I was curious if there was an email I can send about this hacked account.
Hi.
This hacked staff member account. Hold on. Hi, how you doing, Junebugs? Count. Input. Think.
It's Jade today.
Hi, Jade. How you doing? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Or, let's see. Thank you. Put your. Or put, color. Store. Set. Set. Kick. User. Alright, let's see here. Whoops, not that. Hold on. Let me find that guy's link again. There we go. This. There we go. Cool.
Wait, you know the name of that person? You refer to them by their name. If so, why not mine? LMAO.
Refer to who by their name? Jade? Well, I call you Kabeko all the time. What do you mean? If you want me to call you by your real name, I'll call you by your real name. I just, other people not tell me their real name because it puts you at risk. But if you're willing to take that weird risk, then go for it. Let's see. Spam by spam account, blah, blah, blah. Let's see.
It's totally not June's birthday in 2 days, and I totally didn't forget to get her a present.
Oh, no.
But like, my name is just 2 different names. It's both Jacob and Cuba. So yeah.
Well, what do they like? As long as you don't do that stupid fucking Gemini ad where it's like, where the person...
Replying to Cubaeco008. Wait, you know the name of that person? You refer to them by their name. If so, why not mine? LMAO. I mean, I'm an adult though. I like Jacob.
Like, my name is just 2 different names. It's both Jacob and Cuba. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm an adult, though. Yeah, that too, I guess, but I don't think that really matters. But, I mean, yeah, sure. You like Jacob? I guess I'll call you Jacob, then. I just thought people usually like being called by their usernames, so I'm just usually always called Color, because, I'm just Color Storm. You guys know me as Color, so that's a-okay with me.
I don't know, I am taking her to Illinois for vacation. I don't know, I feel like that ain't enough.
Okay, hold on. You're taking someone on vacation. The fuck you mean that's not a good enough birthday present? The hell? Yeah, I just, that's not, I don't think I have a good enough gift. I'm just only taking them on vacation.
Anyway, what were you about? Something about some Gemini stuff?
What was I on about? Oh, I said if, as long as you weren't like that stupid fucking AI commercial where it was like, or not that stupid commercial where it's like fucking when they were advertising all these AI things, they were like advertising that's like, oh, this one dumbass like forgot their fucking husband's birthday, and instead of being like, oh, sorry, I just forgot and I'll get you like a present in the future, instead their whole thing was they used Gemini and they basically said, oh, compile like a compilation for me. And then it like just was like a bunch of like AI generated images of places they've never been. And it's like, oh yeah, here you go, honey. Here's a like slideshow of a bunch of AI images of vacations we've never been to, or of like places we've never been to. Like, fuck that, dude. That's so bad, dude. I'm like, that's such a bad thing to do. That's worse than nothing. I'm like, why would someone care about that? Oh yeah, I remember that place we've
Best
never
present
been.
ever, LOL.
Yeah. I remember that place we've never been. Oh, here's a place that were too broke to afford. Oh yeah, that place where we're like in front of a roller coaster and we never went to a roller coaster park this year, instead of just taking a real picture maybe. I don't know. Like, man, God. So thoughtful, guys. Generated images of fucking...
I don't know, maybe I can do SMTH nice while there.
Something nice while there? Nice while what? Oh, in I mean, you can, or you could just be romantic. You know, there also could be that too. You know, there will be a moment and there will be a time where you will run into something and be like, "Ooh, I should do that for her." You know, and then you guys can have a nice little lovely moment, you know, and take her out to a nice
I remember
dinner.
once, I was at my school friend's 18th birthday and like, they used AI to make the still images move. And it somehow made him cry. But he did say it was made with AI. So yeah.
Hold on. Made him cry tears of joy or cry tears of sadness because he was like, because, you know, because it was like the worst thing you could do. That would genuinely make me upset too. I would literally, okay. If somebody basically like, instead of, forgetting my birthday, which is probably still something that's reasonable, instead of forgetting my birthday, and instead they generated AI images of things that I've never done or things that, just aren't involved with me at all. And
I don't
it's,
know, but I
like,
think it was tears of sadness because it's Dookie.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would generally make me upset too, because it's like, okay, you just generated a bunch of you just like are disrespecting me and gave my fucking face to a data center. Thanks, man. I'm like, I know my shit is like, my data's already like sent to these companies anyway, but it's like, brother, you're just making shit worse, and these mean fucking nothing. If you do that shit to me, I will throw your phone in like a lake or an ocean or fucking anywhere. I will break your phone. Like, that is so disrespectful. Do not disrespect me like that, because if you do that shit, you are not human. I don't see people that consume AI slop as human. I don't see people that generate it as human. There's mistakes that you can make and not understand where, like, what happens or why, like, things exist. But if you just, like, if you know all of the problems and you still do what you're doing, you are not a human being. You are not. You are a pig that consumes slop. You are a person that is behaved, and you are a behaved slave. That is what you are. We are all slaves in the end, but there are behaved slaves and there are not behaved slaves. You are a behaved slave if you do that shit. You are a pig that consumes garbage. You just are. And I'm not going to humanize you until you act human. Oh man, well, it's always funny that people act like, they deserve to be to be treated like human beings when they haven't earned it. You need to earn being a human being. Simple as that. I hate to say it, but you do. You need to earn being a person. When you act good, when you have empathy, when you act human, you are human. You take away that humanity. Sorry, actually, no, let me back it up a little bit. You act human when you are like,
Dude,
when
I hate
you're just
Gemini.
being
If
a
you don't know me,
person.
and my mom's phone / tablet is made by or with Google, and my mom's phone has their own type of Siri, and it was so more us fool. All you had to do was say, hey Google, can you tell me what song this is? And then you play the audio boom song name. But now Gemini doesn't do shit and only shows search results and nothing else, and updated in both my tablet and my mom's phone. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
You want
Long message.
No, you're good. You're good. I completely get it. I literally, I use like, I fucking like try to use like Siri on my phone, or like it's not even a Google phone. It's an Android phone. They used to have like a different like AI that
AI viewer
used
stream
to,
book. Com.
they used to have like a different like, really? They're fucking doing different things now? Oh my god. Fucking Nightbot caught their ass the first time, and now it's like, now the bots are doing something different. God
Respect
damn
is
it.
earned, not guaranteed.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's earned, not guaranteed. Yeah, well, I mean, let me say this. If you are human, you, like, immediately, like, what do you call it? You get the benefit of the doubt, right? But when you start, like, using AI, you don't become human, dude. You just aren't human. Like, you aren't. You're not training your brain.
Well,
You're not
I remember I
acting
got
like a
grounded till the summer
person.
for using Slop GPT and essentially chatting with it. Thank fuck my mom did that thing. I'd rather have a Binding of Isaac addiction than an AI one. Or gaming addiction. Any other addiction is better than an AI one.
Yeah.
So why is their message deleted?
Is their message deleted because I banned them? Because they were like a spam bot? Let's see. Somewhere for using Slop GPT. Good.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but like, anybody that uses AI needs to like really get a kick in the ass. For adults, honestly, like I'm trying to think of like the how you say it? I'm trying to think of like the genuine like oops, damn it, keep going to fucking kick instead. I think they responded already. That's crazy. Hold on. I think they just responded. No, they didn't. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah. No, dude, it's just like, the fuck? Did I just send this to myself? I sent it to myself. Whoops. I accidentally sent the thing to myself. I'm a fucking moron. Wow, that was stupid. There we go. Okay. That was a really dumb fucking thing for me to do. Okay, now I can send that. There we go.
And I'm turning into an adult, so yeah, I'm guaranteed to have to stop using AI. Because if an adult uses AI, then the MF is dumb.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. God. It's like I don't really know, like, how we can get people to stop. Genuinely, I don't know. I don't know how we can get people to stop, dude, because it's like, I just, like, it's...
Good evening, Color.
Yeah, you have, how you doing, Super Chefs? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hoping well for you. Yeah, I genuinely don't know how we can get people to stop doing that shit, because it's like, it is like, there's just things that I've seen where like, I've been told that there are just like people that just like, have been just using
I know,
generative...
just block every AI-related website on the OS of the MF.
Yeah. Well, the irony is, like, there's going to be people, there are just a ton of people that are just fucking using this shit, like, a lot, and then they're being all mad because they're being shamed for it, and I'm like, good, people should shame them for it. But the fact is like, the fact that you're seen as the bad guy for hating generative AI, right? Like, that's the worst thing about it. It's like, well, generative AI stole my shit. And it's like, and a lot of these people are like, oh, I understand. Okay, then stop using it. If you understand so much, then stop using it. Stop consuming it. If you genuinely really understand, call me crazy, but if you genuinely understand and you want to be like, oh, I'm sorry that happened, and you want to make it up to me and like want to like actually like
I
show
unfortunately
me
have bad
that...
news. I'm visiting family in another state, and there's an ice cream shop I frequent while I'm there. They did renovations and they used Gen AI for their menu screens and pamphlets. I felt betrayed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, well, just don't do it. Like, that's the thing is, don't go to places that use generative AI.
Imatry and Block Slop GPT on my OS.
Yeah.
BRB, gotta Google it.
Yeah, don't use, what do you call it? Don't use, like, if you see a place that has generative AI, they are not putting in the effort to, like, they're not putting the effort to, like, what do you call it? To, like, to give you something good. Simple as that, If they have a bunch of AI images, don't go there. Simple as that. You don't buy shit from there. Pretty simple. Like, if a large corporate company can understand that, then so can a small one. So can a small business. I get the idea. They're small businesses and they'll be using stock footage anyway. But let me be fucking honest here. I do not care.
I also went to a McDonald's and a halal restaurant, and they both used Gen AI too.
See, I went to a McDonald's in a halal restaurant and they use both Gen AI. Yeah, they don't use it here. The weird thing is, a lot of corporate companies don't use AI here, and I think I know the reason why. Like, I've not seen too much generative AI shit here, to be honest. Like, I've seen it sometimes on, like, a plumber's thing, but I don't know if it was generative AI or if it was just, like, or if it was made by a person. It looks like it was drawn by a person, but I think I don't know, I think they definitely got someone to be, like, I swear to God, they paid a person to be like, okay, hey, can you, like, make this not look like generative AI? Which I feel like is worse, but, like, I don't know, they at least paid a person. But, like, yeah, like, with generative AI, like, how do you say it? It just, there's no reason to do it, man. There's no reason at all, but I wanted to get back to my original point. Well, yeah, sorry. I do have to say...
My grandma has a lot of AI products, but I hard to explain to her about the whole issue, so I have to deal with it, so that sucks.
I mean, it is. It does suck, but, like, yeah, your grandmother... Okay, to be fair, there are people too old to understand it. I'm going to be completely honest. If they are, like, 80... I'm sorry to say it, I just don't think that grandma is going to be able to, they may, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of hard to figure this shit out because, okay, here's how you explain this to old people. Tell old people that it's upping their electricity bill. That's what it's doing, right? Tell old people it's upping their electricity bill and it's upping their water bill. They give a shit about their money, right? That sounds crazy, but it works, right?
I have an uncle who works in IT and discussed Gen AI with him. He thankfully is against it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So with your grandparents, I'm assuming your grandparents are like my age, or my parents' age. Sorry. Misspoke there for a second. I'm assuming your grandparents are my parents or are my parents' age. So tell them that their electricity bill is going up and their water bill goes up every time they use it. It's like anybody that uses it ups their water and electricity bill. They give a shit about that. I know that sounds crazy. They don't probably care about global warming and shit, but they do care about their water and electricity bill. And to be fair, I do too. Everybody gives a shit about that. If their electricity and water bill, if electricity and water bill doesn't go up, they don't give a shit. But it's like, it is ironically a pretty good reason to convince a bunch of people to not use it. Like your bills just go up. That simple as that, It's not a thing of the future. It's just a way to fuck over poor people even more, so yeah, genuinely, I haven't told my mother that, but my mother, I don't know if she still uses generative AI or not, but I'm like, yeah, AI literally ups your water and electricity bills, these companies, it's not even and if they ask how, tell them that these companies offload the electricity and water bills onto the people because they're allowed to, because politicians just approve that shit, genuinely, they just, they care about it, whether they blame Democrats or Republicans. It's both, to be honest, but it's a step in the right direction, no matter who they blame, it is just true. It is both of them. So one of them is just a lot more pussy right now to say that. Ugh. So, you want to be yeah, you want these people to actually understand, this is how you change the future.
Am I allowed to go off topic in a minute?
Yeah, go ahead. I was kind of waiting for someone else to say something before I went back to the old video. Or the video.
Okay, I'm back. I just googled it. It said that Linux Mint doesn't have any AI built in. Redwood, you gonna check my animation in the DC?
Well, yeah, because you have to build it from the ground up. Linux is such a wild thing. You have to understand some technical bullshit to do it.
Fuck.
Redwood, are you gonna check my animation in the Discord? Redwood? Who's Redwood?
I'm too used to saying Redwood. That's my friend's username.
Oh, I got it. Sorry, hold on. Hold on. Forgot where I said this guy was. Hold on. I actually am generally making something, so we'll look at your art while we're doing that. Let me see. Where'd you put
I
it
swear
in?
my brain typed color, but then my FRK.
I got it. Oh my god, I thought that character was... I'm not going to lie. I thought this character was wearing a diaper.
Frontal lobe said Redwood.
I thought this character was wearing a diaper, and I'm like, brother, NSFW stuff in a different chat place. I was like, fetish stuff in a different chat place. No, it's not. It's just a character being pet. I was like, I guess having their stomach rubbed. I guess that's also kind of suggestive, but whatever. I guess it's kind of suggestive, but gay people exist, so whatever. Yeah.
Doggo. There is a dog.
So that's cool. That's neat. Hell yeah. Very simple, but nice, what do you call it? Nice use of sketch, smear frames. Makes any sense. Little bit overdone, but that's alright. A little less smeary, but that's okay.
Is that good? I'm proud of it. Carrot.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I would say maybe make the smear frames a little bit shorter, but it's also sketch lines, so
it's good.
Yeah, it's sketch lines, so I don't know what the final product's gonna look like, but I get it. This is just a draft, but also his hand.
I'm a little new, so MB.
You're good. Yeah, freaking, what was I saying? Yeah, no, fucking, God, I was talking about something else before, but I forgot. Oh,
No, that is the
fuck.
final product. It's more of a kinphone animate.
The U.S. just passed the Kids Act in the House with no pushback. Both political sides in agreement with that your privacy on the internet does not matter anymore. Oh no, dude. Oh no. The ID verification passed. God damn it, dude. Of course, of course, of course. Of course they did. Of course it did. God damn it. Motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Well, I'll say goodbye to democracy, I guess.
I did what I could to prevent it, and I'm sure you did too.
Did what I could to prevent it. Yeah, I did. Just doesn't matter because politicians don't give a shit, I guess.
Hold up. Emma open ANM to Ed. And Emma send a screenshot of it LMAO.
Okay, hold on. I need to figure out. Okay, Kansas. Okay, hold on. I'm generally gonna be hold on, an AI data center was built. Hi, how you doing, Nyan?
Also, when you were talking about the whole Diaper thingy, I thought you were talking ABT my animation, and I was like, but it's just a grunha.
No. Hi, Nyan X the cat. How you doing? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? I'm putting it well for you. Yeah, how you doing? Sorry, I'm doing something off to the side. I apologize. Nyanx? Nyan New York Inks. I'm gonna call you New York Inks now. Congratulations. No, I'm joking. What do you prefer to be called? You might need to actually like Ninx? Hold on. Ninx? So I'm gonna call you Ninx. It really sounds like I'm getting really close to a slur there. Ninx.
Yes.
Okay. What up, my Ninx? No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I should not be doing that. I'm pasty as fuck. Anyway. How you doing, Ninx? Found out an AI data center was being sorry.
Okay, I sent a screenshot of ANM to Ed itself into the Stoat Art channel LMAO. Beware, it's blue. What you mean kinks?
No, Ninx. Kinks? What kinks? What are you talking about? What kinks? I didn't say kinks. I said Ninx. Okay, I'll look in Stoat for just a second. Sorry. Blue dabba dee babba die, dabba dee dabba die. Okay, hold on. Probably more interesting than looking at like a still picture. Hold on. Let's see here. Okay. Go. And I'm blue dabba dee babba die, dabba dee.
I know you said I was getting close to a slur, is it kink?
Slur, is it a kink? Is it kink? Is what kink? Oh, did I call you kink? No, kink isn't slur. I was saying ninx, but I said something that I probably don't want to say, don't want to repeat again, because it's probably offensive. I might need a person that's a different race than me to actually tell me if it's offensive or not. As I said ninx, but I said what's up my, ninx. But I said what's up my ninx, but the problem is I'm like I don't know if that's racist to say or not. If it is, please let me know. I am a Hispanic man, but I look pasty as fuck. So, I shouldn't be saying certain things. I shouldn't be saying certain things. I'll tell you that. I think
it's spelled ninx or SMTH.
Ninx. Yeah, I know it's ninx, but I just said what's up my ninx. That's not like I said, I just shouldn't be saying that because I don't know exactly if it's offensive or not. I don't know if that's okay to say or not. I know it's a joke because haha funny dude that looks white as shit is saying that shit, but I don't know. So
Off topic, but I don't like wearing my ring on my finger, so I wear it as a necklace, and people keep thinking I'm a widow to the point where a lady walked up to me and said, "I'm sorry for your loss. Losing a spouse so young must be devastating," and handed me flowers while June was next to me.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. God damn, that's great. Wait, hold on. That is, yeah. Well, I mean, okay, to be fair, yeah, that is what a widow does. They wear their so yes, that is a traditional thing. I know you probably know this, but yes, if your partner dies, you put your ring on like you put your ring as like a necklace on your neck. That's you know, that's how you know somebody's a widow. That is really fucking funny though. That's hilarious. To be fair, you're kind of asking for it. Let's see. It's being built close to me.
It's so funny though every time. I remember once, when I was coming home from that childhood hospital and like, a random lady gave me 100 PLN for McDonald's. I put it into a bag instead. LMAO. Basically free 100 PLN hee.
Hell yeah. Good for you. I mean, she gave the kid money, gave you money, so hey, you know. This is what happens sometimes. It's so funny though every time. Oh yeah. Straight up, dude, it is hilarious. Oh, I can't imagine that. That's a good joke. I'm gonna keep that joke. Hold on. I'm gonna save that in my my notes, my notepad real quick.
Is it fine I'm a baby for?
Find that. Yes, it's fine. Just fair warning. There are minors in here, so it's like, you don't have to like censor yourself or anything because, it's okay, but just, it's if you're comfortable with it. I'm not, just don't, get too fetishy. Don't get like NSFW-ified, please.
WTF.
Yeah. So. Don't do NSFW shit in here, I'll tell you that. If you're asking why I have the tags as well, it's because of the fact that I'm because I'm transparent. That's just it. Trying to be as transparent as fucking possible, because a lot of the fucking furries get goddamn canceled because, like, lately there's this guy called fucking PB&J, like PB, that fucking canceled a baby fur just because they were a baby fur and fucking ended up making that guy lose like a shitload of engagement and shit. So I'm just being transparent before anybody cancels my ass. So, that shit always fucking happens. So it's like, at the very least, I don't get people that are like surprised. So I don't do any baby fur stuff. I don't get into any of that shit here. It's just for transparency. So if you're thinking that I'm showing fucking baby
I know
fur,
PB.
Yeah, I know PB. Well, he's an asshole. He can go fuck himself. He's a dick to the baby fur community. Like, he literally threw his own friend under the bus because, like, what do you call it? He threw his own friend under the bus to cancel him later.
He's my uncle.
He's your uncle? Well, good. Well, I mean, not good. I'm sorry for him being your uncle then. He's a freaking weirdo. He's an asshole. He's not just a weirdo, he's an asshole. He kink shames people and he shouldn't. Just be careful being around his ass because he's like genuinely like a freaking. I don't know if we're talking about the same PB.
I think a baby fur is a fur which got IBS. Hence why they got diapers. Because I think that a baby does not know anything related to toilets. I doubt a baby fur knows what a toilet is, LMAO.
No.
Wait, who are you talking about? Color?
I'm talking about PB like fucking canceling like Beta Ida Delota because he was a baby fur. And like literally threw his own friend under the bus to kink shame him. Like, friends don't do that shit to you.
Who's PB?
It's Peeby. It's the fucking guy that we had, like, I have like a fucking video on it about the drama, about someone that was criticizing, like, or somebody that was attacking, made a drama video off of it, and then fucking like, then of course I was defending fucking, baby fur culture because of that shit, so it wasn't great. Dude's a fucking asshole.
He doesn't know I'm a baby fur.
He doesn't know I'm a baby fur? Who doesn't know? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna assume that he doesn't. he literally kink shames baby furs. Like he had a friend that was
PB.
like
BB, Balloon
Yeah.
Boy, Blue
Yeah.
Baby, Isaac reference.
he was a baby fur, so he was friends with a baby fur, and then he threw his friend under like the bus and kink shamed him on like publicly on a TikTok. And then like, you know, he exposed like his fetish. Like even though the guy that like, you know, even though Beta Ida Delota didn't have any fetish content on his main channel. He didn't have it on his main shit. He didn't have it on his main Twitter. Like literally PB
Honestly, I do see y'all
retweeted.
got her kinks and I got mine, so no point in shaming you because you can easily do the same to me.
See, the same to me. Yeah, I mean, the problem is he just threw his friend under the bus, and like, this is just Ohmwrecker again. If you guys don't remember Ohmwrecker, he threw his friends under the bus, so like, you know, for what do you call it, just for more fame. That's it, just to cause more drama and shit. It's the same thing with PB and fucking Beta Ida Delota. It's like PB should not have the fame that he does, but he does because furries for some odd reason kink shame baby furs, even though furries are the weirdest motherfuckers around. It's the reason why I'm not a furry anymore. Like they, you know, they love AI. They love like they don't care about the fact that they're draining like, you know, the fact that they're fucking poisoning water. They don't care about like they're rich as fuck. They're spoiled. They don't like what do you call it? They don't give a shit about their fellow man. They don't care if anybody else is struggling. They don't help each other out. They don't actually care about like their, you know, they don't care about their community. They don't actually make friends with people. They kink shame people.
Hey, Delota, where's the full version? Beta testing.
Beta testing, badoom-ching. Yeah, good question. I don't know. Seems like not. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, dude doesn't have engagement anymore. You know, they're just assholes. Furries are dipshits, and I'm so tired of it. I'm not a furry anymore. I label my shit as furry, I guess, but you know, I just genuinely just don't. They need to gain my trust back before I give them trust anymore. Because I'm like, considering the fact that this shit is happening to a bunch of us, I'm not okay
I used to be a
with
furry.
it. I used to be a furry. Yeah, me too. I used to be a furry too, but then they just ended up becoming like they're just the worst people on the.
Replying to Nink's TCAT. I used to be a furry.
People.
Same.
They're just terrible, terrible people. They're not okay. You know, like they're assholes. They're rich, spoiled bitches. You know, they're rich, spoiled, king shaming bitches. Like they don't care about anybody but themselves. Like at least so far. Like I said, I mean not so far, but for the past like, you know, I've been in the fandom for like 12 years and like
I used to be a furry for like a short amount of time LMAO. Truly a LARPer.
Truly a LARPer. Yeah, I mean it's just furries are just like awful people. Like they're just awful people now. I can't
Funny
fucking
story.
do this
First I
shit
was a furry,
anymore.
then an anti-furry, and now I'm neutral.
Yeah, I feel like I'm more on the anti-furry stage right now. You know, I'm kind of more anti-furry right now because like I just can't handle like it just not can't handle. I just can't fucking deal with these fuckers right now. Like I said, I need to gain their trust back, or I need their gain the trust back. I need them to gain my trust back. You know, they need to gain my trust back. So, nice.
I can tell you, the anti-furry community is honestly not any better than the furry community. I'm a lazy sack of shit. Cannot hate furries because it requires effort.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to make a subsection because I know the anti-furry community is like probably pro MAGA and shit. I know. I get that. I get it. They're like pro MAGA and anti-gay and like they're just Nazis. They're also Nazis. You know, it's like it's just symbolism for Nazism. I know I'm calling a lot of people Nazis, but they're Gamergate. They're they're involved in Gamergate. They're involved like you know they're Asmon garbage
The
fans.
anti-furry community is full of losers with a fetish for army stuff and bootlickers for our president.
Fetish for army stuff. Yeah.
No,
I
I was for a
mean-
while I hate baby for girlfriend cause I didn't care that she hated the kink, it doesn't matter to me.
Was for a while I had a baby for a girlfriend because I didn't care that she had that kink. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I mean, I just don't. I don't know. It's like it's so ironic because like it feels like this space is like you know online is already a toxic space, but it does feel like furry is just as toxic. You know, it just doesn't feel. It feels more toxic than any other like fandom that I've been in. Even gamers still were like not this toxic, and I was there during like the peak of it too. So it's interesting.
Like I'm not a B word.
No, no, you're not. At least I don't. You know, I wouldn't know, but I hope not. Not only.
NGL, only reason I'd want to prod Ogen head is because they look cool. But also, they got open source stuff from GitHub for the LEDs LMAO.
Let's see. My only reason I'd want a Protogen head is because they look cool, but also they got open source stuff from GitHub for LEDs. Oh, I would not know. Well, that's neat. Good for you.
If I was how old I have a girlfriend that had that kink, PS I still am with her.
Uh-huh. See, if I was, would I have a girlfriend that had that kink? P.S. I'm still with her. Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, good to know you're still with the person that has that kink.
NGL, I kinda don't care if I ever get a partner. Because I think Isaac co-op is cool too.
To be fair, like frickin', how you say it? To be fair, kind of getting. Oh, I thought you were saying that you won't get it one. I was like, to be fair, Gen Z late Gen Z has a lot of like Gen Z and probably Gen Alpha will soon, but Gen Alpha's too young. Late Gen Z needs to figure out like how to actually communicate with the opposite gender, like genuinely. I mean, on both sides, like genuinely. This is not. I know that I say this a lot, but like, dude, like women, like late Gen Z women are way too obsessed with like hating men, and late Gen Z men are way too obsessed with hating women. Like they're really like I don't know how to explain. To be fair, I'm also not with a woman, and like you know, I'm not with a woman, and I never dedicated myself to a woman before, so like I wouldn't know. But like I've also been on like dates with women before and tried banging. It just wasn't. It was just too gross for me. But like genuinely, like there is. How do I say this? It's like they need to figure out like how to connect, like realize that
Somehow I'm a Gen Z. Hold on. I'm gonna open Isaac real quick.
yeah, like they need to figure out like how to actually like they need to figure out like how to just like talk to each other, like there needs to be a little bit of sacrifice in between both generations, or generations, both sides, because it really does feel like when there's something you don't like, you just immediately like remove that. And I get that you don't need to hate everything, or
Okay,
you don't need to like everything about your partner, but hold on, I'm gonna open an Isaac real quick. Okay, wait, what do you mean? Did what? Open Isaac?
I'm pan, so I honestly can have whoever. But for you, hooking up with a woman is legit nasty for you. And / or like emotionally tough.
Oh yeah, it's gross. I don't like pussy. It is so gross to me. I don't like pussy, and boobs are just like, why are those there? It's skin. It's just like extra skin.
I opened
it
Isaac.
looks weird. It looks really, really weird. Which is weird because I've been with like fat guys before too. I've been with guys that have been like a little bit heavier set. Like, and like I understand that there's guys with like man boobs and have like saggy titties sometimes, but like I've also been with like, but women just, it's like how does that work? It's like it's on there. It's like they just like pop it on there, and it's like, and it looks like it's just like they just like bounce like that. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, how is that appealing? It's so distracting. Like it, at least with like man titties, they don't like do that shit. I mean, they kind of do, but like they don't really.
Damn, the Excelsior menu music is good.
But like the fucking like like boobs. Like why do boobs do that? Like why do they like fucking like, you know, like sometimes they'll like stay in place, but they won't, but they'll like bounce a bit. But it's like, it's weird. It's weird. Like it's so bizarre. Like how does that shit work, man? It's like, I don't get, and then that shit like has milk coming out of it if you like if you're lactating, and it's like, what the fuck? And it's like, then not to mention like people have like periods, like, you know, blood comes out of like pussies, and it's like so weird that like I'm not saying that that's like a bad thing. It's just like, you know, it's like this person looks like, you know, they can handle a lot more, and it's just weird. It's weird. Like why is this like, I know that like women exist because like, I know that like, yes, I get it, you know, and then like a child comes out of the thing, and I'm just like, brother, and then I like draw the line, like obviously you remember how I say draw the line at children? That's what I mean too. It's like, I can't, that child comes out of the thing. I don't want to think about that when I'm I want to think about that when I'm having sex, you know?
NGL, I do kinda like how femboys look, LMAO.
I do like how femboys look. I mean, yeah, I've never really fucked a femboy. I can't have anybody that feminine either. That's the thing, is femboys just nah. I gotta have a man. I'd have a man, not a manly man, but like a man that's at least man, like, you know, manly. No, I'm kidding. But like a man that's at least like a bit more dudeish than like than feminine. Especially like how femboys talk. Oh, hey, what's up, girl? Oh, yeah, you want to fuck? You want to come to my fucking... I'm sorry, I'm sounding like a
Replying
white
to
bitch, but,
Cubeco008, NGL, I do kinda like how femboys look, LMAO. Agreed.
no, girl, that outfit, that... Oh, yeah, yes, girl, come on, yeah! Like, they do that shit. Oh my god, I know I do that shit too, but like, goddamn, dude, it's so fucking faggy. It's just so faggy. Like, they sound like a faggot. I'm like, you know, I'm not...
Thing is, femboys
know,
are probably soft.
They sound...
Like, I'm talking they probably get scared by scary stuff.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Well, I don't know. A lot of femboys like horror. I'm sorry. I think a lot of femboys I knew liked horror and shit. Sorry, I'm not saying faggy as like a bad thing. I'm just saying it's just a little faggy. It's a little faggy. I'm not talking about faggot in the way as I describe, like, you know, I'm not describing like fags like I would like with like MAGA, with Nazis, but I'm talking about like, I'm just saying that they're a little faggily dressed, all right? You know, I am like, you know, I'm sorry if that slur is offensive, but like, I am a gay man, and I feel like that's the only way I could describe it. There's just some things that are a little too faggy. You know, it's okay. You know, I'm nothing against it. Nothing against like guys that like dressing femboyish. It's just not my thing, and it's just not like, you know, it's just a little weird. It's a little, you know, it's a little different. You know, I can't say anything. You know, like I said, I wear diapers, so it's like, you know, I've done that before. So it's like, I can't judge someone like that, but oof, is a little faggy. I can't like, you know, I can't date someone like that. I'm sorry. Like, I could probably make friends with you like that, but just, you know, you just, like, you too much into the white girl. Like, you remind me too much of white girl, like the white girl bitch, you know? The very, like, Instagram star, you remind me of that shit. You remind me of the girls in high
gays are
school.
Cool. I love them, TBH. I remember calling them snails, but the thing is in the past now. I was truly an idiot back then. Homophobia is wrong anyway.
Snails? What the fuck? What kind of insult is snails? Hold on, what? People called gays snails? That's really funny. Why would they call them snails? I've never heard of that insult before. That is really funny. That's hilarious.
WHF.
What, hellfuck? What hellfuck? Yes. I actually don't know what WHF means. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Nah, only I used it because snails can reproduce with the same gender. That's it. I no longer use it.
Oh. Damn, that's a clever one, at least. That's really clever. What's up, snails? How you doing? Nah, no more what's up, bitches. What's up, snails? That is like, that actually is like someone that like actually has
It was mistyped.
like acquired knowledge and like actually
I don't get tomboy dressed like yes I call myself mask but can't a girl just wear pants and a shirt that may be boyish.
Let's see. I don't get tomboy dress, but like, yes, I call myself mask, but can a girl just wear pants and a shirt that may be boyish? I mean, pants and a shirt is not really boyish at all. To be honest, that like all genders wear that shit. I don't know why that would be considered boyish. I guess there are like apple bottom jeans, you know, Like, I mean, there are like jeans that have like little like stuff on it, but like I don't know. I've seen plenty of women wear like blue jeans, you know. Seen like plenty of women that just wear blue jeans
Heck,
and a
girls
fucking
wearing masculine
t-shirt.
clothes is the norm anyway. Guys wearing feminine clothes was traditionally seen as weird. But that is what people think a tomboy is nowadays. Clever. I thought it offended you, dog. I was ready to apologize. Actually, hold on. Sorry for even saying that in the past.
Clever, I was ready to apologize. You can't really insult me. I've been called everything.
Just dress like a
under-
gangster.
I've been called everything under the sun, dude. Like genuinely, like calling it's the reason why I think like also just like, you know, certain people stopped calling people fags was because one, the people that did care at least like, you know, the people that did care actually like genuinely realized like how bad it was. But then like but the people that also that didn't basically realized that it doesn't affect gay people at all and like only kind of made us like a lot stronger and we ended up using it against them, you know, like we do now. So it's like, you know, so it's just like genuinely, you know, so it just genuinely they just stop after a while, you know. It's like I think that I don't know, fag may come back, but then they also forget the fact that I can just call them a fag. And then if they say you're the fag, I'm like, well, I'm not the one acting like a fag. I was like, you know, I'm like, I'm not the one that, you know, it's like I may love men, but you're acting like a bit of a pussy. But don't ching. You know? I want to be near you because you're acting like a pussy, bitch. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really, I don't know. That kind of shit doesn't affect me, to be honest. They just dress like a gangster.
And baby food.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't do that because if you dress like a gangster, then you either if you dress like a gangster, if you're pale, you look like a white supremacist. If you dress like a gangster
I
when
gotta
you're
say, gays are
Hispanic,
cool. I love them.
yeah.
Along with like a lot of other things.
If
Like,
you
I don't know.
if you dress like a gangster when you're Hispanic, like you're gonna get a lot of like Hispanic people that will make jokes about you. And then if you dress like a gangster and you're a black guy, same difference, but just in a different way. You know, like you're gonna, I don't know. I mean, you can dress like a gangster. It's just, you know, like just be prepared because like, you know, your own groups are gonna make fun of you and others probably. You know, if you're the same race as somebody, like, let me say that. If you're a white guy, yeah, don't do it.
Y'all will get shot.
Yeah, you will get shot. Yes, you will get shot if you're, how do I say this? You'll get shot if you're a, if you're like, congratulations, you have a Dino Nuggie.
Nugget. Dino Nugget.
Oh, weird. This is actually not a Dino Nugget. This is, I mean, I guess it technically is. It's just, it's like, I mean, it's not Dino Nugget. This is like Dino Meat. Where did you guys find this? How did you find this? Where did this come from? It's just like a piece of a dinosaur. How did you get dinosaur? Like, how do you replicate dinosaur meat? That's weird. I don't know. Maybe we should cook this first, you know? Hold on, let me get the barbecue out real quick. Hold on, one sec. One moment.
Why does it say gay?
Why does it say gay? Why does what say gay? There we go. Hold on, let me just... There we go, hold on, let me just, like,
Is it dino meat?
let me just cook it real quick. Is it dino meat? It is dino meat, you know. I don't think it says gay on it. I don't know, I can't really tell because I'm cooking it right now. Hold on. Just need to really, like, pan-sear... We just really need to sear this thing. Hold on. You know, I just really gotta cook this thing, like, nice and thorough. Hold on, I'll give you your Dino Nugget in a
Anyway,
second.
today I'm also going on vacation for a week. It's basically just going to a beach. That's it.
I mean, that's chill. I don't see why that's such a problem. Oh, you're going to a roller coaster park? Huh? Lame, huh? No, I'm joking. No, that's okay. I mean, you know, it's what
I realize I
people
can just
do
say
when
her
they go
children.
to
I'm carrying her
San
birthday
Diego.
present / JKOFC.
For your birth. Yeah, that is hilarious. That would be hilarious. That would be a pretty noisy birthday present when it comes out. Ba-doom-ching. Sorry, I'm not making motherhood sound that great, but to be fair, maybe me making it sound like hell is probably going to make you be like, man, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought, but...
Bro, why is there a baby food ad?
Is there a baby food ad? Probably because it's like, it's catered to you, because you're a baby.
Yo color. Gotta ask, how would you rate your viewers on a scale from 1 to 10?
10. Like, brother, like, there is no... Okay, actually, no, sorry. 9.5. 9.5 to, like, to 8 point... To, like, to 9. 9.5 to 9.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, because, like... Because don't get me wrong, you guys are the best. You're the best audience that any Twitch streamer could have. But, oh shit, hold on. Sorry, you're, hold on, let me get your dino meat off of there. There we go, okay. There you go, here you go. Watch out, it's, like, super hot. Yeah, you are, like, you guys are the best audience a streamer could have, like, period. But, there are times when...
Sorry I didn't order your gift fast enough, it will be delivered in about 7 months.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much that. Best joke ever. Or best fucking birthday gift ever. Yeah, you know, congrats. It's a crying child.
Did you just say we're the best possible audience?
Yes, you're the best possible audience a streamer could have, to be honest. I will say the difference is the reason why it's 9.5 to 9 is because every time that a new person gets in there or gets in here, you guys go so ballistic. You guys go so crazy. It's like, oh, new person. Alert, 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 alert. A million fucking, then like you guys act like fucking crazy. We're like spam the shit out of the chat and just like say the same thing like 20 times. It's like, and drive me crazy. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you know.
In our defense, new guy is new.
To be fair, yeah, that is true, but you guys go fucking crazy, like, and then the new person leaves. It's like, I appreciate, you know.
Corny AF when a new person comes.
Yeah, I appreciate, you know.
New guy equals good.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys, like, being there, but, like, I appreciate you guys, like, doing that. I like, what do you call it? I appreciate you guys, like, you know, like, being engaging sometimes, but the times that I notice that you guys spam shit is when it's a new person. And that new person thinks that I'm like one of those Twitch streamers that have like a crazy amount of spam that happens all the time. You know? It's like, I just, you know, I'm okay, you know, it's fine because certain people just stay and go, but oh my god. Like, you guys can be really fucking chaotic sometimes, and then I have to chill you out by like muting alerts and shit, and by the time I've already muted the alerts, the people have, like, you guys have, or like the new guy left, you know. But to be honest,
so by me trying to be welcoming, I'm scaring off the new folks.
Well, it's not necessarily like one person, it's multiple people. It's all of you guys together that do that shit, like all at once, all the time. Yeah, it's all.
Yes and no. I am proud to say I'm relatively calm in these.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually surprised because Ninx, you know, Ninx.
Anyway, bye.
Like,
take care, fellas.
When he entered the chat, you guys didn't go crazy. That is like, I am very shocked, you know. So, like, I didn't even say anything, but like, yeah, I think it's YouTube chat that people go a little bit more nuts. Because when people are on YouTube, oh my god, you guys go crazy. You guys go bad shit insane. Yeah, you guys go bad shit insane, like, every moment you get, so I'm not like, you know, I'm not saying that happens every time, but like, oh my god, when it does happen, it happens. And then I'm just like, then I just end up like having a person that could be here, but never is.
Sorry if I'm talkative.
If you're talkative? No, you're not even talking that much, believe me. Chat will, there is people that talk a lot, like a lot, so don't worry, you're good. I think, I would say, I don't know who's the most chatty here, to be honest. Like, Zen is always the GOAT. Kabeko, I would say, kind of talks a bit, but he bails on occasion.
I was crazy once they locked me in a rubber room full of rats, and rats make me crazy.
Yeah. June is pretty chill. Or, yeah, what do you call it? Sorry, Jade is pretty chill. Jade and June are pretty chill. They talk kind of only when they need to. I would say even Super Shaft's kind of just like, you know, doesn't really talk that much. I mean, he'll talk on occasion. We'll have like deep conversations
All right,
sometimes.
Bye. Take care. Gotta start that Binding of Isaac run somehow.
Yeah, see, Kabeko bails. In this chat so far,
I'm pretty reliable.
Yeah,
I'm here most of the time.
Yeah, I would say Chicken Curry. Chicken Curry acts the most wild out of you guys. Chicken Curry really acts wild. He doesn't really like say much, but he
I'd say I
definitely
flip-flop between chatting frequently and not being here.
he definitely uses like a lot of freaking what do you call it? He uses alerts like a lot, a lot. But the problem is this guy
And also
gives
spends the most money.
yeah, he also gives me fucking money, and that's the
Here.
reason why I'm kind of like, okay, maybe like, it's kind of the reason why I'm a little bit like more like why I kind of let him get away with certain things because he gives money, and I don't really like, I don't really want to be like, I don't like, I'm not trying to like get him to do like crazy shit, but again, I'm not letting him get away all the time, but it's just like there are moments when you earn certain things, and like when he fucking like when he pays for shit to do shit, I'm like, okay, fine. It's like there's alerts, there's like, like trade in stuff for like gay coins, and there's a bunch of shit that I have that I is meant to be there. So it's like if he wants like, I let him do shit on occasion, and he doesn't spam it too much, if that makes any sense. He'll do stuff from time to time, but it's not as bad, So,
W O
oh, thank you
pounces on
thank you
you.
for pouncing. Congratulations, you are now a part of the Cloud Empire. We will let the council know
Out of
this.
everyone here who is the most chatty, like in Stream RN.
Congratulations. Out of everyone here in the stream, who is the most chatty? Sometimes Zen, if it's like really important, or if it's like topics that he's very interested in. Kabeko's alright. Kabeko doesn't really talk as much though. He'll bail at just random points. It's the most chatty. Maybe
I get a little excited sometimes.
yeah, of course.
I'm not leaving. I'd
That's
say I
fine,
chat
you're
quite
just
often, but
passionate.
not a lot of topics that spark my interest.
Let's see. Say I chat quite often, but not a lot of topics that spark my interest. That's fair. I am just kind of one of those like reaction streamers. So like, I'm one of those like reaction streamers that I'm still a reaction streamer whether I like it or not. I draw, but I also do reaction bullshit. I also try to have like genuine conversations because I notice a lot of people when they draw, they don't pay attention to chat that much. And then they also like, then they'll like say one or two things, but they'll be super fucking boring. I am very sorry, but like a lot of streamers that don't play like or that like aren't like playing games, they're just a really fucking boring. Even a lot of ones that play video games. A lot of streamers are really fucking boring. I'm sorry. They're extremely boring. There's so, and like these are the people that might have like 10, 15 people in chat or like in their Twitch chat, and like either A, 0 people will be talking, or B, they just like won't say anything or won't talk about anything.
I get tired and doze off every once in a while, plus I am still doing stuff IRL.
Yeah, and that's fine. I have shit to say, That's the irony. It's like I just think that like, I don't like, I rely off of you guys too, but like I don't know. I like engaging with chat. I like engaging with people because I see you guys as like the equivalency is basically like, okay, I planned like a meetup thing, and maybe I'm entertaining. It's still kind of partially entertainment, but I'm as real as I can be, right? Maybe on a video, sure, it's more entertaining and it's more scripted, but when it comes to streaming, I am definitely a lot more raw than most. A lot more raw than I should be, but I don't just like, because I don't have like a massive chat or anything, I'm able to just talk to you guys rather than like bouncing from thing to thing to thing to thing. I like how Ryan Higa does. Ryan Higa may have like, he kind of has like the alerts thing.
YNW out of any other time.
YNW out of other time? Wait, what? What do you mean now out of any time? What's happening? Something happening? All the other kids with the bucked up kids turning down and round. They're my cousin. They're the bucked up kids singing round and round.
I need a change is what I mean.
Ah, I see. I got. Are you? Well, I guess you should probably tell me that, but not tell me that you're messy or wet. But yeah, should probably go get changed then. I'm assuming you leaked or something. Anyway, we're not gonna get into that. I do definitely in the future, definitely, like, I don't know, maybe in the future we'll also do like some 18 plus streams. It's just right now, I don't know. I feel like I definitely, I don't know, like I said, my thing right now is just like, it's more for transparency purposes. But in the future,
Not my fault I don't know how to.
well, yeah, I can imagine. Of course you don't. You're too small for that. I want to do the super crazy teasing stuff right now because, like, I know that, what do you call it, like I said, there's minors in here, so trying to keep it, a little SFW, so. I could tease you on Telegram though, if you're on Telegram. I'm also not like a caregiver or anything, so that's up to you. I have another person that also like shares a lot of like baby fur stuff with me, so interesting. Oh,
Hi, funny color.
hello. How you doing, phones? How was work? How was errands? How's your day in general? Hoping well for you.
Sorry for offense, but fuck.
Sorry for offense. Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah, you'd probably tell me in the Telegram or something if you want my Telegram and shit. Talk there.
I'm doing well. I just was playing VRC and driving cars with my friend.
I bet. Playing VRC and real life cars or video game cars? Oh, cars, plural. So I'm gonna assume a video game. Sorry. I don't know why I was just like, yeah, I was just doing a...
Jade fell asleep lol. Virchat cars, did gall. How do I get Telegram?
Well, I can send you the link. I don't know if I should send it to the general chat though. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. One sec. Hold on 1 second. Also need to apologize
Telegram.
to somebody.
Shivers go up my spine and I start biting my nails in fear.
Telegram, I start biting my nails in fear. I mean, wait, what's wrong with Telegram? Is there something wrong with Telegram? I think.
An art scammer just texted me on Discord. They're not gonna be hearing from me, nor my wallet.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, do not. What do you call it? I mean, if people have like multiple social medias and shit, and they have proof of like art and I actually don't know how you can not like how you say it. I don't know how you can not like what do you call it? Yeah, I don't know like how exactly you can kind of tell with art scammers. You tell if it's AI, but
Link.
I'm gonna assume that some of these guys still just steal art and then like post it and then take the money and run. Dip. So,
Do you not know that Telegram has Preds and the type of PPL who post gore?
do I not know that Telegram has predators and people who post gore? I did not know.
They barely interact in our mutual server, and they're asking for an upfront fee. Their background art did also look a bit AI generated.
Oof. Wait, hold on. Basically interact in our mutual server. Wait, the server that this, like, my server? Or someone else's server?
I want to find ways to get Jade to sleep earlier, but damn, the girl be stubborn. No, a different server.
Let's see. No different server. Okay. Want to find ways to get Jade to sleep earlier, but damn, the girl be so stubborn. Well, I do have one suggestion.
Twitch ad.
Wow, that was a perfect fucking... That was a perfect segue.